Hello everyone, and welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today's story takes us deep into the world of Turkish television, where emotion and art often blur into real life. We'll talk about two names that once shared the screen and created an unforgettable connection, Akınözü and Ebru Şahin. It's been years since the end of Her Kai, yet the chemistry between these two continues to captivate audiences. But recently, a new moment between them has reignited old feelings and sparked an unexpected wave of emotion across social media. If you enjoy stories from the Turkish entertainment world, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the join button below for more exclusive content. Thank you, and now, let's get into our story. The magic of Her Kai. When Her Kai first aired, it wasn't just another romantic drama. It was a story about pain, forgiveness, and the thin line between love and hate. At its center were two characters, Miran and Reyyan, brought to life by Akınözü and Ebru Şahin. Their performances felt so genuine that fans across Turkey and abroad believed their emotions couldn't simply be acting. The emotional tension between them, the glances, the arguments, the reconciliation scenes, all felt real. And perhaps that's because there was something deeper, an undeniable bond built on mutual respect and creative understanding. They trusted each other completely, said one crew member years later. When one of them took a risk in a scene, the other followed. That's what made their chemistry so powerful. Even after the series ended, fans continued to associate them together, as if the line between fiction and reality had never truly disappeared. A dance that rekindled memories. Recently, at a private industry event in Istanbul, something happened that once again set the internet on fire. Both Akınözü and Ebru Şahin attended the event, reportedly the first time they had seen each other in person for a long time. For most of the evening, they kept their distance, smiling politely but avoiding attention. Then, as the night went on and the music softened, something unexpected happened. Ebru was invited to the dance floor by a friend. The moment she started moving, the crowd encouraged Akın to join. After a brief hesitation, he stood up, walked toward her, and the two began to dance, together again, under dim lights, just as they had so many times before while filming Her Kai. Witnesses describe it as something far more than just a dance. You could feel the energy shift in the room, said one attendee. It wasn't just nostalgia, it was pure connection. Everyone went silent watching them. At one point during the dance, Akın lifted Ebru, a gesture reminiscent of a famous scene from their series. The audience reportedly broke into applause. Some were even moved to tears. The symbolism wasn't lost on anyone. It felt as though they were revisiting a story that once defined them both, but now as two different people, older, wiser, and perhaps still emotionally linked in ways only they can understand. The deeper meaning behind the dance. In the world of cinema, gestures often carry meanings that words cannot express. And for many, this dance wasn't just nostalgia, it was closure. Fans immediately began speculating online, was this Akın's way of saying he still respected and cherished Ebru? Or was it simply two old friends celebrating the past without bitterness? Entertainment journalists analyzed every second of the footage. Some claimed that Akın's expression showed longing, while others saw peace and forgiveness in his demeanor. But what everyone agreed on was this: the dance between Akın and Ebru symbolized something rare in the entertainment world, reconciliation without words. They told a story again, one critic wrote. Not through a script, but through movement. It was their way of saying goodbye, or maybe, of remembering what once was. The wedding that wasn't forgotten. Ebru Şahin's marriage to basketball star Sadie Osman had already placed her at the center of public attention. The ceremony, held months ago, was beautiful and emotional, but there was one absence that many fans noticed: Akınözü. Rumors quickly spread that the two had distanced themselves after Her Kai ended. Some said there had been tension on set, others suggested that professional rivalry or gossip had driven them apart. However, sources close to Akın later revealed that he had indeed been invited, but chose to stay away out of respect for Ebru's new life. He didn't want to cause speculation, said an insider. He wanted her day to belong entirely to her and her husband. That gesture alone, fans say, showed the depth of his respect and emotional maturity. The public reaction. After their recent dance, social media exploded once again. Videos of the moment spread rapidly, with fans describing it as magical, emotional, and something out of a movie. Within hours, hashtags like #Akın and Ebru and #HerKaiForever were trending across platforms. Comment sections were filled with fans reminiscing about their favorite scenes from the show, while others speculated about Sadie Osman's possible reaction. Some fans even compared the real-life situation to the themes of Herkai, forgiveness, misunderstanding, and the unbreakable ties between two souls who once shared something special. They will always have that connection, one fan wrote. No marriage, no distance, no time can erase what they created together. Akın's quiet grace. While the public discussed every frame of the viral video, Akınözü chose silence. He didn't post anything on social media, didn't give interviews, and didn't comment on the speculation. Those close to him say he has always been a man of few words, preferring actions to speak for him. He's not one to explain himself, said a longtime friend. He believes the people who know him understand his heart. His silence, instead of fueling gossip, only deepened the admiration people have for him. Many fans praised him for handling such delicate emotions with grace and dignity, something increasingly rare in the public eye. Ebru's perspective. As for Ebru, she too has remained professional. When asked in a recent interview about her relationship with Akın, she simply smiled and said, "Some partnerships stay with you forever. They're part of your journey, and you can only be thankful for them." It was a short response, but it carried weight. To many, it sounded like a quiet acknowledgement, a nod to a person who once shared her path and helped shape an unforgettable era in her career. Her fans admired her poise and emotional intelligence, recognizing that she managed to honor her past while fully embracing her present. Beyond rumors and reality. The truth is, the dance between Akınözü and Ebru Şahin reminded everyone of something simple yet profound, that real human connections can't be fully defined by the media. It wasn't a romantic gesture or a scandalous moment. It was two people revisiting their shared story, even if just for a few minutes, and reminding everyone that art often leaves emotional traces that last longer than anyone expects. As one fan beautifully wrote, "They may not be partners in life, but they'll always be partners in memory." And maybe that's all that needs to be said. Thank you so much for watching this video. What do you think? Was this dance between Akınözü and Ebru Şahin just a nostalgic gesture, or was there a deeper message behind it? Share your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us for more stories that explore the emotions behind the fame. See you in the next video, take care and goodbye.